Blues and Roots Ensemble was formed in 2016 with the aim of sharing the music of Charles Mingus through performances and education projects. Charles Mingus was a double bassist, a band leader and composer who grew up in California and wrote music during the 1940s, 50s, 60s until his death in 1979. Mingus's music sought not only to overcome but to challenge the racial divisions and the segregation of the time. And the context of Mingus's music is actually just as relevant today as when he was writing it. The ethos of Blues and Roots Ensemble is that musicians of any age or ability should be able to enjoy performing Charles Mingus's music and the freedom that comes with improvising, using his compositions as a guide. Blues and Roots Ensemble has been fortunate to work in a variety of different education contexts. We enjoy teaching Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 pupils. We've led whole school assemblies, taking an interactive guide of Mingus's music with the full band. We've worked with individual classes, giving them the opportunity to shape their own arrangements of Mingus music and to improvise and perform over the top of those. We've also worked with secondary school instrumentalists, some of whom are just starting off and are taking their first steps into playing, to musicians who are more advanced and looking to go into music college or even go into the profession, and hopefully pushing them into further explore ideas of improvisation. We've been really lucky to work with some wonderful SEN schools with pupils with special educational needs, and we've recently taken our first steps into teaching in pupil referral units. In partnership with Music Services, we've been fortunate enough to lead professional development sessions with teachers, looking at how to approach jazz education, specifically looking at the context of the music that jazz was written and further ideas of improvisation within that. With the schools workshops, both primary and secondary, the idea is to teach pupils the context of the music and how it was created, but to then give them the freedom to shape their own arrangements, using lyric writing or handheld percussion or tuned percussion and their instruments to improvise using the themes that Mingus's music provides. We've also led some holiday workshops in partnership with the Marriott Players and some large-scale collaborations with Cambridge Jazz Festival and EFG London Jazz Festival. In 2018, we led the mass participation project for EFG London Jazz Festival. The brief was to write a suite of 45 minutes to an hour of Mingus music that could be performed by musicians of any age, any instrument and any ability. The result was musicians as young as 6 who were just starting their instruments to musicians in their 70s, all performing on stage at the South Bank Centre together, all having an opportunity to improvise and share their ideas in a wider context. The members of Blues and Roots Ensemble bring with them a variety of different cultures and backgrounds, from Sicily to South Africa, Cuba to India and Bulgaria, and they're all amazingly talented musicians and outstanding performers in their own right.
Performing, it's you give, but actually if you give it properly, you actually take a lot. It's amazing, it just comes back. And I can't live without it somehow. I think I cannot. And it's something that if you feel a little bit music in you, you should try to do it somehow. Whatever it is, singing, playing, dancing, you have to perform. It's energy.
As a band leader, Mingus gave his musicians a great deal of freedom, offering extended solo sections and large parts of the music that were entirely improvised. For Blues and Roots Ensemble, I've tried to keep a similar ethos, giving the musicians freedom to express themselves on stage. And the result's been that a few of our gigs have been absolutely magical and suitably raucous as well. As well as being world-class performers, the Blues and Roots Ensemble team are passionate and creative educators, and their dedication has been rewarded with some heartwarming feedback from staff and pupils alike. We aim to be inspiring, but these workshops aren't about the band going into schools and saying, look how good we are. More about a collaborative effort between students and professional musicians that hopefully pushes the students to be ambitious and to perform to a high level using the skills that they already have. Moving forward, the band is excited for a new set of concerts coming up, and we'll continue to be ambitious in devising new workshops to spread this phenomenal music at every possible opportunity.